Okay, I have guided to talk about this, and I was like, what? I don't remember much, but God gave me this direction to talk about somebody like a long time, like maybe 15 years. But I stand up to go and take my coffee, and I found out my toilet was blocked. Why I'm talking about this? But because for some reason, usually it's like, I know it's like for us, but for some reason, usual things like this blew up um, in emotional, like, why this? And for some reason, I started singing, and I'm gonna sing the song. Maybe I'm gonna put a church song, and there shows your glory is my favorite song. My favorite. I don't go to church, but this church changed my life, and this song is good. Okay, how to be humble. Okay, I mean this song. I don't want to sing because this is my favorite song. Everybody knows it's my favorite song in the book. Okay, I'm talking about. I have a chance to meet a lot of people in my life. Like I grew up with a lot of people, not in my house, but a lot of nationality, and so this is I didn't know it's like God. Now it's like wow, this is a God. I know. I mean every nationality. Okay, especially African one because I was in a camp. Okay, Kigwa. I don't know. People know. People know it's a Kigwa camp, refugee camp. So my dad worked there, my mom worked there, and this is a sort of my life. But I'm gonna talk one day. But why I talk about this? And one day I was in the organization, Quebec organization. I love this organization. I write the story, but I didn't know the name of organization, and I like take an app and the university give me. He say the name is Mire, MERE in French. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. This organization is very very good. It's East Montreal, and I went there to. I was looking for job because I always like have a job and quit job. So I was like, maybe something wrong with me. So I found in the ici we call journal, and they have opportunities. They teach you how to find a job. Long time. This is maybe 15 or 20 years, and I think it's like 17 years. So I went there, and the organization is very very good. I actually one day maybe I'm gonna go if we still this organization. It's very small, and people are very very nice, and not only nice, it's like they own the organization. It's not everybody's simple. I was like, wow, wait a minute. Maybe I'm in a very good place anyway. So I write note because I don't want to forget. So this is organization. We find a job for jobs. They do like a phone training or this how to talk like really somebody is a phone like a potential employee, and this job helped me to end up find another job. Okay, so it's like wow. So this training, it was not about just a job. It was like every morning you stand up. Yes, I was shaking. You stand up, you talk. It was wow. This is very good. Every morning when we went in the class, it was like hand off training. It's not like you sit down and bunch of PowerPoint. No, they are part of this. They are, I mean, I don't know. This organization, I'm gonna find out because they came in my brain in 17 years, so it means something. I would like to meet the people. So every morning we what was our weekend, whatever we were there, and one day they asked us to talk about the testimony. Who are we? And one guy, he stand up and talk about how one decision changed his life. I was like, what decision he did? Okay. Anyway, he said he went to with his friend to drink. He drinking. I think he drink a lot or whatever. So he went to his friend to drink. When he went there to drink, they talk. That it's like usual for him, like a passe temps, we call it, like a get together. So for some reason, he get to fight with somebody. I think he's one of his friend, and he end up fighting with his friend, and he say he put a punch to somebody, his friend, I think, and the one punch threw this guy to the uh, floor, like a boom. And this guy never wake up. Yes, he said. Other people say, "Oh my God, he never wake up." They look, oh, so the guy was dead. Everybody in the story was like, "Wait a minute," and he ended up in the prison for 25 years. And he said the people look at him like a killer because when you go to this thing, you need to go to the trial. Everybody's looking at you and judging, and people like judging, and everybody like when you go to you see in the movies how people look at somebody killed. We don't know we had what happened sometime. I don't talk about good thing about people who did this, but sometimes we to dig in. So he said one punch threw this guy to the floor and he died. And he ended up with 25 behind bars. He came out, he went, maybe he was 40. Now he was like a 65 or 66, retirement time. And he was talking about how one decision can change your life. I'm talking about a bad decision now because this is a bad decision. And I was like, wow, people say he say you're gonna do like preaching. I don't know he did because when we finished, everybody it was 3 months program, so university just give it to me. So I was like, university, what is has to do? He told me many people have um, childhood wound. Okay, so I was like, what is it related? Yes, related is my affirmation. I have affirmation about childhood wound. Many people who drink a lot, they have something happen when they are young. They never really face it. Maybe they don't know the problem or they don't want to face it because facing your own um, inside of you is very hard because you really need to go in, and some people doesn't want to go in because maybe they blame themselves or they need confrontation of other people who contribute to their uh, downfall. Maybe they don't have courage to talk. Sometimes we don't need to confrontation with other people. We just talk about what you did. It wasn't cool, and maybe give a hug and finish, or just talk and cry can change. Okay, So many people who drink have this problem. They have childhood wound, or they have something they don't want to face. Maybe you are in a bad relationship or something you're not happy about, but you drink to forget. Okay, as you know, guys, I grow up with my parents, both my parents drink. I don't talk much because this like threw me to the crying, and it's how they are drinking really change, not me, my brother and sister's life, because they are never there. And the man they win, they are very smart people and very well go to school and very, very good looking and very, very know what they are doing, but alcohol really put them in the corner. And for now, I wish my parent was alive so I can talk to them. What happened? Why you guys uh, drink a lot? Because I'm healed myself, and I say, oh, okay, now I can talk to people. Okay, that's why I wanted to go when my dad was sick. When he has I'm gonna talk about this. He have two cancer, and it was the COVID-19 era, and I couldn't travel because I didn't have the shot. You know, I talked to daddy, I can have shot. I can travel. But at the same time, I was so guilty. Why, Elizabeth, you don't take shot and go see your dad? You are too well. But I didn't. My intuition said, don't take care. And I was in between choosing my dad or myself or my principal, which I was like, or my intuition, I can say. My intuition pushed me as a bit, in the beginning. He stand up, I cry in the corner, I have no idea. Like, why me? Why I can't go uh, outside my intuition? Anyways, this is another story, how we really go nuts to the workplace. Like, man, bullies to workplace like no other. And my daddy ended up dying. I never saw him. I just talked to the phone. And because I couldn't fly to Africa because the airport, they wanted the checking. This is another crime. They never really, for me, I don't, I want much. I want one day they apologize to people. Head of organization apologize. This is because it's not about just a shot. I couldn't see my last time in my dad's life. He has a battling two cancer. And when I went to Africa, not this year, last year too, with everybody, my neighbor, people say, you came now, your daddy died. So people doesn't know. And people just jump. One she came now and the daddy was sick. It's like people, it's like people like blame and same time, like, dude, you have no idea. I have my own principle. I have my nutrition who guide me. I couldn't go behind that. So my point is, guys, many people who drink, they have childhood wounds. I have a book and how to heal your inner, okay, inside. Because when you heal inside, so if you are scared to talk to somebody who did something bad, sometimes they are not, maybe they didn't know much. Okay? So that's why I never will blame my parent. I blame before, but now I say, okay, maybe my parents, they have a lot of ambitions, but they didn't have environment to exercise the ambitions. Example, my mom was smartest person. I think I'm smartest person I never met. And my dad was. But she ended up be secretary. and she was the first in the class. She do everything very good. I always hated her brain and my dad's brain, but she ended up secretary and marriage. Maybe she didn't wanna. I don't know. So I don't blame them, and I didn't know full story what happened because they are not here already. So affirmation, my book, I have a lot of books. I have affirmation about how to heal your inner childhood. Okay, inside. Okay, every case you have, I have you there. Do you wanna affirm who you are? I am this. I am this. What you affirm, you became. It's good to do this 3 times a day or 2 times a day when you wake up and you sleep, and you're gonna start thinking, oh my gosh, maybe, yeah, maybe I'm settling for less, or maybe I'm running around for things I don't want. This is affirmations to really take your brain to the what you think is gonna marinate what you think. Okay, so many people have childhood wounds. Their parents did something, their mother, their dad, their uncle, their need. Okay, because we grew up with family, dude. Okay, for me, it's like alcohol. It was the biggest. I don't think I have childhood. Okay, this is I'm gonna talk in. I don't think so. So I went to school, bullied. I come home. I go to school, bullied. I come home, empty. See, I will grow up. Okay. So I don't blame anybody anymore because I find out, okay, my dad, my parent give me the level they can because maybe they didn't know much. And actually, I love them. They put me in like liberal mindset because them not being there, I really sharp my own thought. So I became really independent in my thinking. Okay, like no one to give me their own narrative. Okay, it's like it's when you go back everything you see. Okay, this is very very bad, but it can be good too. So go to my website financialstar.com. You're gonna have a book how to heal your childhood wound. I think inner self something. It's like I don't memorize. Okay, so go there. You're gonna yeah. This is you open you pay you download and you start. There are 312 affirmation. Some books have more. Okay, and or you can take the chakra. Chakra is good too. Where is you block? Sometimes we blocked. Okay, heart chakra. So you just everything you keep to yourself. You don't or your thought chakra. You don't talk the truth. You just lie. Okay, so this guys, you guy who kill his friend, one decision. He said one decision changed his life and he couldn't go back. So he did a very bad decision and one time and he changed two family lives. His life and his other family life. Okay? And if I knew now, I knew the guy, I say, why you drink a lot? And I don't know the guy now. I don't know. Okay, we just meet in the group over there. So what he was suffocating inside, because alcohol, I don't know. Yeah, two things I don't think people think should focus: alcohol and the cigarette. For me, it's like almost useless, but they have a purpose to numb what we don't want to face. Okay? So when you heal, you can drink alcohol for fun. Like sometimes I can take wine or la wine. I like the Jewish wine. They are sugary like this, very sugary. It's very good. We used in the meeting in the church. Very sugary. So we put this. I put, I don't know the name. Now I think we have had time to find because of Trump and all this tariff. But they have Israeli or Jewish um, wine. The name is, I don't know, it's complicated. Okay, so you take that, you take your cheese, or whatever it is, you smoke meat, whatever you drink, you feel something. It's not for every day. It's not for numbing something. You just like drink other drink. That I'm not condemning that one because like a part of like it's a coffee. Okay, you can take wine or beer or obviously friend you want to chill and barbecue. That is like okay, it's part of your great pleasure. Okay, not like every day and you don't know you pee in the car and whatever. You came home late and So anyways, so this, go to my website, financialstar.com. I have books for people who need really to go inside of them. Okay? Have information 3 times a day, 2 times a day, 1 time a day, and look your life change. Okay? Thank you so much. My name is Elizabeth. Don't forget to follow me next and subscribe for more on YouTube. Bye.